awesome.
Hey, welcome to Live from Dennis's house. We got a special show today in our brand new studio, the first show ever, and we're going to be doing the Grease soundtrack. Hold that up. Yep, and my guests today, now hold it down. My guests today are Sharon, aka Sandy, and Dee Dee, aka, who do you want to be, aka? Frenchie?
I'm French. Oh, I'm going to be Rizzo. I'll be Rizzo.
Okay.
She's got pink hair.
Yes. So, Grease was one of the biggest selling soundtracks released in 1978.
I have the 8-track.
It's the
I did
favorite.
too.
See, it's the favorite movie of every girl from age like 6 to 70. 7 to 70 sounds better.
Okay.
From 7 to 70, you know, it's just for some reason women absolutely love this movie, and you know, even if you show it to your daughters now, my daughter loves this movie. And I don't understand it, but I think it does have a good lesson for young girls. It lets them know that if you dress and act slutty, you can win the dead-end loser boyfriend of your dreams.
Where's my jacket?
It's right here.
I better put it on.
Yes. So, let's just start talking about it. Like I said, it came out in 1978, 2 months before the movie came out. Now, I'm sure you guys saw the movie. Did you see it when it first came out?
What year?
78. You weren't born yet.
I was 14. I saw it.
Oh, okay.
I was 5.
And do you remember where you saw it? When? Who
I
you were
was
with?
I was in Puerto Rico, and it was a bunch of girls from school. All the girls went together.
Oh, really? It was a
Yep.
class outing?
It's a
They even
class
had this
outing.
movie in Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, we did. Dang, yes.
Now, Grease 2, I can tell you about.
All right.
Dennis.
See, now, we might as well get right into
Right
that.
into
For-
it.
That Sharon has something wrong with her, and that she likes Grease 2 better than Grease 1, which
I do.
never even heard of this movie. I didn't even know there was a
I didn't
sequel.
even see it.
You didn't see it?
No.
There's none of the original characters in it. It's like Michelle Pfeiffer. And,
Frenchie's in it.
Is she really?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
And who's the mean guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
His name was Michael.
no, so we'll get back to that. But the original movie, who knows the most about this movie here? Dee Dee?
I think you do.
How many times have you seen it?
Twice.
Twice, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I've seen it more than that.
I don't know how many times I've seen it, but it's basically, you want to try and tell what it's about?
No.
I know what it's about.
All right, tell what it's
All right.
about. A little synopsis,
Okay,
yeah.
the new girl, Sandra Dee, she's new in town, and she's
Olivia
trying-
Newton-John.
Olivia Newton-John, yes, and she's trying to make friends. And over the summer, she meets John Travolta. What was his name?
Danny
Danny
Zuko.
Danny. Oh my God! See, I'm so old, I can't remember. And over the summer, they frolicked on the beach and all that stuff, and made out and whatever. And then they go to school. It turns out he's like the cool dude, the badass dude, and she's like the foo-foo girly girl that, you know, is kind of like a dork. And so this was kind of her undorking herself to get the cool dude. And it's funny because in the end, she kind of slutted up and he kind
Exactly.
of toned it down. So they both tried to change to get each other. And yeah, that's a good lesson.
And there's like huge stars in this movie.
Oh, my
well,
God.
it had John Travolta, of course, and it had Olivia Newton-John playing the lead roles. Now, John Travolta was huge at this point.
He was
just
Barbarino.
Right. He was Barbarino in Welcome Back, Kotter. He just got done with Saturday Night
Oh,
Fever.
I had that 8-track too.
Exactly. Those were the two biggest
Those were the
selling
two.
soundtracks of 1978. One
Absolutely.
was Saturday Night Fever, 2 was Grease. And he was huge. He was the biggest star in the world at this point. Girls loved him. Allegedly,
loved
boys
him.
too.
Yeah, boys wanted to be him. They all dressed like him.
Yeah.
Between all the funky, big collared printed shirts from Saturday Night Fever, and then the tight jeans and the T-shirts from Grease, they all wanted to be Travolta.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing that John Travolta was in during this time, my favorite movie that he's ever appeared in, is
Saturday night.
The Boy in the Plastic Bubble.
You like that?
Oh yeah,
I never saw it.
Oh my God, you
Just
gotta go
parts of
rent
it.
it tonight.
that one I saw like 6 times.
It was
Powder,
great.
too.
Yeah.
Was he in Powder?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in the 90s, but we're talking about right around this time in the 70s, and it was just the best movie ever. That
Was
he,
there one called
he
Michael?
that was much later either. But Boy in the Plastic Bubble, he had
It's
to
all-
be
yeah, that's it.
in a
It's all-
bubble. No, and
He
the
couldn't go
best
out.
part was they made a special suit for him so he
Yeah.
could go outside, and he fell in love with some girl, and the suit deflated, and he almost died. And
I do
was-
remember.
it
It's
was
always
awesome.
some girl. that deflates you.
Exactly. That's a good lesson for everyone too. That if you
What's
get a
ever the
suit,
man?
if you get a bubble suit and you're allowed to go outside, a girl is just gonna deflate it, and you're gonna have to go
Stay
back
away.
home
But he got to make out, so that, he was happy.
through the bubble, though,
yeah,
right?
well, yeah, that's kind
I
of weird.
think so.
Yeah. So I don't know. The one thing that I did notice, though, that besides John Travolta, most of the actors playing high school kids in this movie were at least 35 years
Oh,
old.
yeah.
That guy Tucci, Michael Tucci, who played Sonny, he
How old
was
was he?
32 years old, but he looked 47.
And he was playing a 17-year-old.
Right, and they had no 17-year-old actors back then, I guess. So
No,
there
they
was
didn't.
child labor laws. I don't understand.
Apparently.
35-year-olds playing it, and Stockard Channing actually was 35 years old, and she looked terrible.
Exactly. She did
So-
look old. Yeah.
So,
She looked like she could have been Sandy's mother. Or
yes.
Danny's mother.
And there was actually big 50s stars from the movie too. There was Eve Arden, it was in it, and Sid Caesar.
Oh my God, yeah.
And a little known fact, did you know Peter Frampton plays on that song,
He does.
on the Grease song that we just heard?
Grease is what.
All right, so what's your favorite song off the soundtrack? I'm going with Hopelessly Devoted to You, which Dee Dee just performed beautifully, playing all these jazz chords and singing like an angel with a 12-octave range. It sounded like Mariah Carey in here. So when you hear that, you'll be in for a
Yeah,
special
don't.
treat.
You're the one that I want is my favorite song.
Yes, that was a
Yeah,
good one too.
yeah.
Want to try to do a little duet of that? Well,
Me.
so we'll do. And I want to show everyone my new studio that I'm slowly building up here. This is the first show recorded in it, and there's so much stuff. If you were in this studio, you'd be losing your mind
It is
about how much
cutting
stuff.
edge, cutting
Yes,
edge.
I got all new lights, as you can see. You can
Yep.
see better. I put all my records on
Less
display.
lights might be better.
No, absolutely not. And you can see my action figures back there. They're not dolls; they're action
No, they're
figures.
action figures.
Exactly.
Yes.
See G.I. Joe, the Kung Fu Grip, and my Yellow Submarine stuff, and all my albums have been alphabetized. So if you get a chance to come here, Kimmy, you'll get to
Kimmy.
see all this stuff.
By the way, I am particularly hurt.
Don't mention her name; she's dead to us.
Teenage pregnancy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Oh,
they touched
yeah,
on very.
Yeah, Rizzo got pregnant.
Yes, by Kanicki. All right, let's talk about
35.
that.
Oh,
She was
Kanicki.
35. She got pregnant by Kanicki. And, Kanicki, that guy who played him, Jeff Conaway, who was also Bobby on Taxi, who had the best
Oh,
hair
yeah.
of the 70s.
Better
Would
than
you-
yours?
Not this. But he did. In case you noticed, I did dye my hair. I'll admit it. I dyed my hair, and I combed it up into a pompadour for
I don't think
today's
anyone
show.
noticed.
Yeah, so...
Did you use the Grecian formula? 'Cause that's very subtle.
A little dab will do you.
Yeah.
So and we're having a sleepover here as well. We're in
are,
our
we are.
pajamas.
I got my pajamas
Sharon
on.
is got her Olivia Newton-John
Yes,
outfit on.
I don't own a robe,
And- oh yeah, so I digress.
That was a
That kind of
requirement. A robe. So I went with this.
Yeah, so Jeff Conaway. He played Kanicki, and Grease actually killed him. Did you know that?
No.
That he injured his back to filming Greased Lightning. You can even see it in the movie. He bends over to get something, and John Travolta hits him in the head with the car door, and he fell or something like that. But he injured his back, and that's what led him into a life of drug addiction on painkillers from that incident. And then
Really?
he went on to terrible drug addiction, and he was on that celebrity rehab show. And he ended
was?
up dying not long
Oh,
after that.
man.
And
John
it's all
Travolta
because of
killed
Grease.
him?
So now remember, next time you're watching Grease and enjoying it, think about how it killed Jeff Conaway,
That's not
Kanicki.
funny.
Yeah.
Conway.
Friday, April 24th, which is tomorrow, I believe. Or no,
Tomorrow's
today's
the
Wednesday.
23rd.
Wednesday.
Bring your
Tomorrow.
child to work.
It's
Oh, yes.
Today's
Oh, wait.
Wednesday.
Is this Sunday?
Yeah, no, I don't pretend that it's
okay.
live anymore.
Okay.
We're recording the show live to tape.
It's April 22nd.
And it's Wednesday, April 22nd.
Tomorrow's
And
Bring Your Child to Work Day.
so by the time you see this show, that will be over, and you will have missed bringing your kid to work. And
I'm being harassed currently.
yeah, sure, bring him. It's a lot of fun. But Friday, the 24th, is even bigger news. It's going to be the premiere of the Bruce Jenner interview with Diane Sawyer.
I like Diane
And
Sawyer.
I like Bruce Jenner. And
I bet you
especially
do.
now.
I bet you do.
Well, that's a question now. If I was to date Bruce Jenner, would that make me gay? That's something
that
to
is-
ponder.
that is
Ah.
something.
Did he have the
Ponder.
brain surgery?
I don't know. We'll find out Friday.
Well, if he's truly a girl,
Yeah,
That's
you're still
right.
gay.
I
Yes.
mean, well,
Well,
he's,
there's many things to do. I think I think definitely. Post, then,
no post no because he's a girl.
right. Is that
It's
what-
like boobs. They're fake, but they're still boobs. So if he's a girl transgender, he's still a girl once he's done.
Maybe he'll have
That's
both
mine
parts.
out.
I
That's,
guess.
you know,
All right.
and he'll have boobs.
It's a very complicated
Yeah.
situation.
So
But I saw
it's
a picture of him today in the newspaper. They caught him on his balcony smoking a cigarette, wearing a long striped dress. And I gotta say, he looked very lovely in that
Well,
dress.
you know,
Oh, there's your answer.
he's a girl.
You're attracted to him.
You're not gay.
You're not gay.
Uh,
Doesn't matter either way.
I'm not gonna be dating him anyway. But anyway,
I'm not so convinced.
Another story I saw, they showed a picture of Miley Cyrus recently, and she was inducting Joan Jett into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and she raised her arms
Oh.
in triumph,
No.
and bam!
Don't tell me.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
See, you don't have to say it. As soon as
Oh.
you throw up, we know she had arm hair,
Oh.
underarm hair, and a whole bunch of it. You know, it was
come on,
gross.
stop.
Oh.
And so now that's a discussion now. Do you
Twice today I
think
threw up.
do you think that's a feminist move, or you think that's just a filthy animal,
Filthy.
disgusting move?
That's disgusting, and that's just so we do what we just did. Ew, you know.
Right now, we're talking about it. She'll do
Oh.
anything
Yeah.
for somebody to talk
I do
about
like her.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
fine,
I don't
but,
hate her guts. She's
you
got
know,
a good voice.
Yeah.
That's gross.
know,
I want to
but
hear
that is gross.
people writing in. If any men out there appreciate women's underarm hair, write in and tell us about
No,
that.
wax
and
it, baby.
we'll have you deported immediately. So. I have some more facts here.
Okay.
That you know who was originally supposed to play Danny? It was not going to be John Travolta. It was going to be the Fonz, Arthur
Oh.
Fonzarelli,
Oh, hey.
aka Henry Winkler.
That was a good switch.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I think it was him who turned it down because he had played already. He was in Happy Days as the
Yeah.
Fonz, and then he was in The Lords of Flatbush where he played the same kind of character.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to be typecast,
Typecast,
so he
right.
said, nah, I don't think so.
John Travolta
You know
was a
what?
much better.
Travolta did it better.
Yeah, absolutely.
absolutely.
'Cause can the
Yeah.
Fonz sing and dance? I don't think so. I never
I don't
saw
know.
that.
I've
He just
never
does
heard him
this.
sing.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I've seen
I
him
never
do
liked the
some
Fonz.
great acting, but I've never seen him do anything musical.
yeah, well, that would have been interesting. I'm gonna have to see if I can find a clip of
Did
Fonz
you ever see
dancing
the
and
Fonz
singing.
water ski? That episode where he was
Oh,
water
of course.
skiing?
When he jumped the
Yeah,
shark.
he jumped the shark.
Exactly. That's where that expression came from. The show was downhill from there. I was a big fan of Fonz, of course.
Oh.
And Happy Days as well. I like
I
all
liked Happy
things
Days. I didn't love the
50s.
Fonz.
There was one more fact about that show too. That the coach, it was played by Sid Caesar, but who was originally supposed to play the coach, it was Harry Reams, who was a porn star. I don't know who the hell this casting person was. That they have 35-year-olds playing 17-year-olds. Then they want the Fonz to sing and dance. Then they want a porn star to play the coach
Brilliant.
in a nice family movie here about pregnancy and
And smoking.
slutty girls and smoking.
And
And
sluts.
all that
Some high
stuff.
school coaches thought they were porn stars. I have to say.
It all worked out.
Here we go. We're wrapping up the show now. And thanks, guys, for coming on.
You're
And we're going to
welcome.
go out
Not
singing.
my best work.
We're going to go out
gonna
singing You're the One That I Want, which is the duet between John and Olivia, or Danny
can
and
sing?
Sandy. Yes.
Sing.
When we get to
I
the
have to
chorus.
sing.
Shape up.
Cause I need a man.
I like the high part better, so you guys go.
She could sing though. This isn't
Yeah.
fair.
Come on, sing it, girl.
It'll be good
lip sync.
You gotta understand.
when we get to the chorus.
To my heart, I must
Are you gonna edit this?
See how it goes.
That's your part.
You're the one I want.
You're the one that I want.
I'm good at this part.
You're the one that I want. The one I need.
Oh yes, indeed.
There we go.
I'm better at the high part. All right.
You keep telling
That's
yourself that.
That was beautiful. I nailed that high
You
part.
did.
I'm telling
So, right.
Only dogs could hear
Hold
you.
that up. No,
My
hold it
God,
up later. You can't do both, right?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on. It was a fun show. Everybody enjoyed the new studio.
I love it.
And,
Love it.
Yeah, put that down now.
Okay.
Live from Dennis's house, Grease.
Cheers.
Oh wait, I gotta tell you my famous joke. Don't interrupt and don't
Okay.
ruin it if
just gonna sing and dance,
you know
okay.
it. But
What is it?
what is worse than Grease on Olivia Newton-John? Say what? Say what?
What?
Come on, Eileen. Ah! Get it?
Got it.
See you guys next week.